I was right to begin with. Check the link below. Petapixel posted up a really neat article. It says, "Why Sony's full-frame Pro mirrorless was a fatal mistake." And it's a pickup on my video from 5 days ago, which is called Fail and Shock. Sony cannot escape optics, physics, and math. Now you see I show that actually it's the case that the Sony full-frame mount is a failure, and why these lenses actually are larger even though the Sony A7R2 is a really tiny camera. And if you actually look at Petapixel's article below, you'll see the exact same comparator that I used in my video from 5 days ago. And now all of this is based upon a video. As soon as the G Master came out, I was showing everybody, and a bunch of butthurt fanboys are like, "You suck." And it got a lot of negative feedback, but I was right, of course. I said, look at this. This thing actually has a huge flange on the bottom to compensate, just like an adapter for a lens to be used on a mirrorless camera. And like, oh, you're crazy. But no, that's the case. I mean, you can see it right there, the cross compared. When you show somebody something, it's like, wow, really, the camera is actually bigger. The camera is technically smaller, but once you mount the same lens, the same focal length there, it's a lot bigger. So, I posted that video, I don't know, a month and a half ago, or whenever the G-Master, Gangster Master lenses, and you know, I'm always looking at lenses. It's like, man, this lens has got a huge flange on the bottom of it. All the G-Masters, the 85, the 24-70, the 70-200 is a huge flange back there. That's to compensate for that damn full-frame sensor, which, by the way, is a sensor stabilization, ISIS, inside that shallow little Sony mount. And so Petapixel finally picked it up, and it's a really great article. It was just posted today. Yeah, April the 4th. Well, yesterday, technically, a few hours ago. So, check it out. Everybody was giving me such hate, and I was right the whole time. You know, all it took, really, was for me to whip out the iMac here, because I can say something and nobody listens. But when you actually post up a cross comparator, and it's like, look, the camera is actually a lot bigger once you actually put the lens on there. So, where you go. They say the truth shall set you free. So, now it's spreading, and people are like, oh, that fat tattooed idiot was right the whole time. He doesn't just hate Sony, he just doesn't like stupid design flaws, failures, lies, stupidity, and nonsense. Look, we got a tiny little camera with a full-frame sensor in it. Yeah, but you can't escape optics and physics and math. And so that little lens has to be huge, has to place a big flange on the bottom of it, just like an adapter. All those G-Masters have that big-ass adapter. So the camera with the lens is actually a lot bigger than comparable Canons, for example. Yeah, pictures don't lie. Sony cannot escape optics, physics, and math. So now people are starting to see the light. Hallelujah, see the light. Sony, you're a failure. Failure. Check the link from Petapixel. Boy.